Just getting in my little arts and crafts. You know, I do this every now and then. This little Iceman. This was the original picture. I'm going to cut them all out and then layer them differently, like in front of each other. Have it be kind of like a little picture. I got a couple of other ones. Got this more like giant size X-Men, and then like 90s X-Men. And I got another one printing out. It's gonna be for like a little display. Really just like a single shot. I'll like keep them and whatnot. Cutting all these guys out is gonna take quite a while. But while I'm doing it, it's really reminding me that I need to get that pre-Marvel Legends original X-Men box set. Just because I really like the classic first class X-Men. And also, I think that Hasbro should make some Legends out of these guys. Do a box set with these 5 in that costume with like full Legends articulation. I think that'd be really nice. I wouldn't even mind if they reuse the angel wings from the angel that we already have. Although I hate those wings, I wouldn't care just as long as we get these guys in these costumes. It took a minute, and by a minute I mean about an hour. But I got them all cut out, and I got them glued onto this black piece of paper. I'm really liking how it's got like the black and white feel to it, because it was from like the 50s or 60s when this team was technically assembled. Yeah, Bobby Drake is still somehow in his 20s or 30s, but whatever. But yeah, I think they're set up pretty decently. Now just gonna cut a square out around them. Rectangle, technically. But yeah, arts and crafts. Alright guys, so I'm like 99% done with this guy. I thought I'd just show him off now. This is my custom Marvel Legends Uncanny X-Force Deathlock. This figure, I was just kind of doing, because I had that extra Deathlock that you saw me get, I think it was 2 weeks ago. But I think this figure turned out pretty great. The only thing I have left to do right here where his hose was, I'm going to put an X symbol right there. But I think this guy turned out really nice. Let me see if I can... You guys can hardly even tell the detail that went into this guy. He's got a ton of shading all over his shirt. The white parts are almost looking silver right now. There we go. See that? This guy is really nice. The black isn't perfectly straight. I might do a little touch up on that. But otherwise, this guy's pretty much done. I think this guy turned out really nice. I'm probably going to get another brown suit Wolverine. Just for... Actually, you know what? Never mind. I was going to say to make another X-Force Wolverine where he's actually got the white. But I think he'll fit in fine. But yeah, this guy I think turned out really nice. Might sell him, but probably not. I might do another one then sell him, because this guy, to be honest with you guys, this guy isn't the hardest custom to do. But yeah, I think he turned out really nice. Cool figure. This is, by the way, a really nice figure in general, the original. You guys should probably consider picking it up. But yeah. Alright, and another thing I forgot to mention. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. It's like probably 11-ish in the morning right now. Or 11-ish at night. I did not stay home and watch Super Bowl. I know who won. I watched the Avengers commercial, which, by the way, that was an amazing little TV spot. But I forgot to mention, the reason that I wasn't there, or the reason I didn't see it, is because I decided to go to the movies. And there are like 5 or 6 movies out right now that I wanted to see. But tonight we decided that I was going to see Chronicle. Now, I normally wouldn't really talk about this on P.M.P. But Chronicle, in a sense, was kind of about superheroes. Basically, it's these 3 teenagers. They find something or other that's like alienish. And they get superpowers, basically. And I just thought it was an amazing movie. You guys should definitely go check it out. I was very skeptical about it leading into it. I wanted to see it regardless, though. And I'm really happy I did. It ended up being far better than I expected. Good story, good storytelling. Pretty good acting, and overall, just a good movie. You guys should definitely check it out. So yeah, and then I also saw The Woman in Black, which, if you guys are not fans of horror movies, you probably should not see it. It was pretty scary. It wasn't the scariest movie I've seen, but I did jump a couple of times. And so yeah, you guys should definitely check out both those movies, especially Chronicle. So yeah, keep that in mind. It's gonna be the first shot of my little half-ass sequence. I was thinking about doing this for the stop motion contest for 4-star 918, but I don't want if this room's too small. This little space right here. It's more that the walls aren't high enough. I mean, I could make them higher, but I don't really feel like it. Alright, so I just finished up that sequence, and this isn't actually part of it, as you guys saw, but I just wanted to quickly mention something. So here is, how I was showing you the arts and crafts. Here is it at work, and I really just half-assed this one, guys, just because I didn't want to put in a ton of work right now. See all the way over on the left, you got the classic X-Men, then you got like the 80s-ish right there. Then you got the 90s, and then the astonishing, got the picture for it, but as you can see, it like curves here, and I'm not really in the mood to do the actual workout for it right now. And I also have that like as the border. So yeah, I really just half-assed it for this one little display. I do oh my gosh, eventually, I do eventually want to do it big and have it be like a X-Mansion playset, quote unquote. There'll be like a corridor where it'll have a bunch of the X-Men team pictures. There'll be like a danger room. It'll be really sweet. I do want to get that going at some point. So yeah. Alright, so here we are on my YouTube channel page, and first of all, I hate this new YouTube layout. This seems to be the best way to have it, but I still hate it a lot. But as you can see, I'm at 202 subscribers, so that means I'll be having a 200 subs contest within the next week or so. That'll get launched up. Because I have no idea what I'm going to do for that. I'm going to try and make it special, give away some good stuff. It's going to be an ACBA themed contest. Don't want to talk about it too much, but I'll let you guys know, obviously, when the contest vid goes up. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. So, yeah. Alright guys, so in this package that I got, this is from Steve Lopez over on the Action Figure Train community. And if you guys remember when I shipped out that Vengeance and that Ghost Rider, this is who I sent them to. Now, he was very happy with the Vengeance, and he was not satisfied with the Ghost Rider, so he shipped me back the Ghost Rider. And what I was supposed to be getting was this guy and Maria Hill / Sharon Carter that he comes with. So I just got him. I originally had wanted that 2-pack just for the Sharon Carter, but I don't really care that much about her anymore. So yeah, he sent back the Ghost Rider, and then I don't remember what we had traded for this guy. But yeah, this is the Winter Soldier. I've been messing around with these figures. Winter Soldier, I really like him for the most part. I think his leg articulation is kind of extremely weak. The boots, I cannot get the hinge in the boots to work at all. And it's kind of disappointing that he comes with a fist there, an open hand there, and no swappable hands. Because he comes with an assault rifle, and you don't hold an assault rifle with one hand. But yeah, alt head's pretty cool. I don't personally like it. I'm more of a fan of the long hair version. This is not focusing. There we go. But yeah, I'm more of a fan of this long hair version. And he does have the American star. Then this Iron Man I'm extremely pleased with. Personally, I like him more than the Series 1 Iron Man. The Series 1 Iron Man is more realistic and whatnot, and it's got, for the most part, better articulation. But I just like the slimness of this one. I just really like the slender armor. And then he, of course, comes with his alt head, and then his 2 alt hands. So yeah, really happy with these guys. When these 2 guys first came out, they were kind of hard to find. Then they, each on their own, showed up and turned out to be very easy to find. That Titanium Man, after a little while, he started peg warming, more or less. Well, the whole Iron Man 2 line started peg warming in general. That's why this Crimson Dynamo, the whole wave, was very poorly distributed, because not a lot of places wanted to pick it up. But then this wave showed up at TJ Maxx's and Marshall's, and a ton of people were able to get this guy like me. And the only figure that I'm really missing from that line that I want to get really bad is the Initiative War Machine. So if any of you guys have it, let me know. Took me a minute, but finally able to make some progress on this guy, because I've been waiting for this Tony Stark head for a minute. But I'm going to be turning this guy into a custom Tony Stark / Norman Osborn, and they'll have swappable heads. So that's going to be cool. Right now I just got his head in with some sticky tack, so it's like really loose and whatnot. By the way, about this, I believe, End of Days Hope figure. I think that was what her name was. Something like that. But she's a Buffy figure. When I first got her, I did like a little mini review of her. And I just remembered right now that I had forgotten to leave out, or I had forgotten to mention the hinge in the neck. Because I believe I just said that her head swivels. But there is a hinge in there, so it can look up and down. This has probably already been done before many times. But I just think it looks really cool. It really reminds me that I cannot wait to get this Steve Rogers figure. Because he would just make more sense in this little mini display. It would just make a lot more sense there. And also, I really want the Bucky cap. Not because of this display, obviously, but that figure looks sick. My boy Witch Wands, over on the Facebook page, he was spamming us with pictures. The Wave 2 figures are showing up all over eBay, and people are already picking them up. It's kind of disappointing that Hasbro already released Wave 2, even though barely anyone has Wave 1. So it's kind of disappointing to me. But it's kind of a cool thing that they are going to be releasing quite a few at a time, or like in a year. I'm happy about that. Wave 2 looks really nice. I know someone on the, I think he's on the ACBA group page. He had picked up at, I think he said like Frankensons or someplace like that, where there's like booths and stuff like that. He had picked up the ML Ares Bath Complete, the 2012 Wave 2 Dakin Unmasked variant figure, and the 2012 Wave 1 variant Iron Man, the Stealth Iron Man, for like $80. First of all, that is an amazing deal. The Ares goes for more than that. It goes for like 100 or so. And oh my god, the Big Time Spidey. If you guys have not checked it out, Andy and Reg did a review of it. I'll link up that review because that figure is an epic fail. They really messed up on that one completely. And recently one ended and came up to a total of, I think, last I checked it was over $96. I think it was like $96 last time I checked, and there were still like 6 hours left. It probably went for over $100. A mint on card Big Time Spidey. It's like, really? Who would spend $100 just to get the figure like 2 months or like a month early? I don't think I would, especially when it's that junky of a figure. But yeah, anyway, I'm ranting. Pretty happy to finally have this guy. I really like him. These 2-packs never, they kind of did, but they didn't really hit retail by me very much. I remember once at the Toys R Us that we have to drive. It's about like a half-hour drive to get to that Toys R Us, but we'll visit it every now and then because it's kind of by some things that we go to. But I remember one time I was there and I saw the Hulk and Valkyrie 2-pack, and I was gonna get it just to like give it to like Boog because I had just recently started watching MTIT, and because at the time I was in the MU still, and I just decided not to, and I'm so mad at myself every single day for passing on that figure, or on that 2-pack I should say, because that Hulk's now worth like $60 on eBay, and Valkyrie's not too bad I don't think, but it's the point. Alright, so I just got finished reading, I think it's called Winter Soldier. Yeah, Winter Soldier #1. I read it online. A certain person may or may not have uploaded it to the ACBA community page, so you may or may not want to go check that out. But yeah, it was a really nice read, and seeing as I just got my Winter Soldier, I thought I'd pair him up with Black Widow. And this also reminded me that I need the Hasbro Black Widow. This Black Widow is a good figure, but it's hideous. The face sculpt, ugly. Hair, even worse. The body isn't horrible. I actually kind of like this, the legs on this guy, or on this one, versus a lot of the other Toy Biz Girl molds aren't very good. But yeah, just a quick little shot. I'm not sure. I kind of like that. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so comics. I had not been to the comic shop for like the past 3-ish weeks, so really happy that I was able to go. I think there's only 1, maybe 2 books that weren't there, but that's okay. Well, here's what I got. I got quite a few books. Venom, issue 13, This Begin, Circle of 4. I'm looking forward to it. 13.1. Which is part 2 of Circle of 4. During the Circle of 4 saga, they're coming out 1 per week. Then I got Deadpool the Musical, which is 49.1. So there's that. I got Deadpool issue 50, which is part 1 of the new story Dead, which is where Deadpool supposedly dies, which, whatever. Then here is Avengers Extinction, issue 3 of 4. Hopefully going to be pretty good. Wolverine and the X-Men, issue 5. I'm really taking a liking to Wolverine and the X-Men. I really like the new art change-up. So this is definitely going to be good. Carnage USA, this is going to be amazing. It's issue 3 of 5. Carnage USA is just the best book out right now. So yeah, if you guys haven't got that, definitely get on that. Uncanny X-Force, also another amazing book. This issue 21. So yeah. And then Scarlet Spider, issue 2.
I like the first one for the most part. Hopefully this one's really good. But yeah. And then I got this trade paperback, which I think this is a new one that like just came out, called The What If Dark Avengers. And I just thought it would be interesting. We'll see.
I'm not sure if I showed it on this one, but I got these guys both on one stand. Neither of them are touching the ground. I just got one stand going up into Bucky's back. Then she's just rested on him. She's got one arm behind him, and she's got her hair kind of resting on his arm. As well as her legs are sort of resting in his knee joint. I was pretty happy with this one. Thought it was cool just getting him off that one stand.
Alright, just got finished reading all the single comics. I'll go over Dark Avengers next week. So yeah. Wolverine the X-Men issue 5 was really good. Looking forward to the next read, or the next issue, I should say. Good issue. Obviously the Brood were involved. But I like this one. Scarlet Spider was really good. A lot better than last week, which was already a pretty good one. Or last issue, I should say. But it was a good read. Yeah, I should probably pick it up. I mean, it's really short, though. Like, it might not be super short in pages, technically, but it goes by so fast. Here's Venom 13.1 and 13. Both of them were really good reads. I thought 13 was a little bit better. It's a little bit bigger, too. It's a little thicker. I thought it was better just because it kind of went over the story more. And 13.1 kind of zoned in a little bit on Ghost Rider, which I had no idea. Ghost Rider's a chick. See that? It's like a little breast right there. I had no idea that Ghost Rider's currently a chick. I thought it was Danny Ketch, but I was clueless. Carnage USA 3 of 5 was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. This series is just continued to be one of the best. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. Avengers Extinction I also like quite a bit. I thought it was pretty decent. Better than the first one, but I still think the second one was my favorite so far. But still pretty decent. Deadpool 49.1 and 50. 49.1 was really funny. It had nothing to do with the story that was going on. It was just him singing along to like... he was telling his story while singing along to quote-unquote popular songs. So yeah. The first song was like OPP by Naughty by Nature. And then there was also what's it called, like Hit Me One More Time or whatever by Britney Spears. And it was a funny read, but it wasn't great overall. It was funny though. Then issue 50, which is the first part of Dead, I thought was pretty decent. I was a little bit surprised overall. It showed a lot of X-Force. He was hanging out with the X-Force crew a lot, and that was really happy. I was really happy about that because my X-Force fix I'm mad about because they still have the janky art that's not very... Well, it's not bad, it's just way too cartoony. I don't think X-Force should be a cartoony thing. Like, the cover art's sick as hell. This is how the inside art should be, too. But yeah, we got some pretty decent inside art on this one. Not too cartoony, but not super realistic. So, this one was really good story-wise, though. I don't want to give anything away. And then Uncanny X-Force 21... pretty good. I don't know if they said that it's concluding in the next issue, but if that is the case, I'm quite happy, because, I mean, it's a decent little story arc right now. I don't even know what they call it, but it's just kind of boring to me. No, it's not concluded next. It's the Otherworld story arc. And I do like how they changed it and added Nightcrawler onto the inside versus Archangel. Speaking of Archangel and Wolverine and the X-Men, they talked about how he's like, how his problems are actually affecting things now, which I was wondering when they were gonna do. So yeah, pretty good reads this week. So yeah.
So while I was here, I was just taking a pic, Iron Man. But while I was here, I was thinking, do you guys think I should move this display, like completely deconstruct it, and maybe clean off all this with my Sentinel display, and put it up there momentarily? That's what I was thinking about doing. But yeah, not positive. I think I probably will end up doing that, but I want to ask your guys' opinion, see what you guys think about it. And I'll wait the week, and then I'll do it depending on what you guys say. Yeah. I love this figure. This is the Marvel Legends Beta Ray Bill figure. I have no clue off the top of my head what series he comes from, so I'm just going to take a random guess and say the MODOK series. This figure is really freaking awesome. He's got great articulation, great sculpt, a very unique sculpt, which they clearly sculpted for this figure only. It's never been reused, and that's why Toy Biz is awesome. Because they never, not never, but they would make sculpts for individual characters. Not like Hasbro a lot of times making sculpts for the sole purpose of them being able to reuse it. But anyhow, this figure is great, amazing sculpt, amazing articulation. The only thing he's really missing is double jointed elbows, but I understand that on one of these chunkier figures. He's not like the buffest guy out there, but his arms are probably around the size of Thor's-ish, the Giant Man series Thor. And that guy's only got one point of articulation as well in the elbow. But this guy's got a hinge at the mouth. You can open and close that. You can get him in some sick poses. His butterfly joint, as I like to call it, the armpit joint, goes back really far. I could get his arm probably even farther back on the hammer. This figure is just really freaking awesome. Remember the first time I messed around with this guy? I was at my friend's house, who I've talked about him before. But my friend's house, who he got this from his dad, and I remember I wanted to mess around with him more, but I think it was his thigh or something like that. It broke, so they had to glue it. So they didn't want me messing around with it too much because it was still kind of settling. So, anywho, this guy's a nice figure. You guys should definitely pick him up. I don't really know off the top of my head how much he goes for, but I can't imagine he goes for a lot. He's a really obscure character, and I've been really wanting to get him in some shots for the past couple, about a month actually. I've been wanting to get him in some shots, but the main reason I've been wanting to is because I recently saw Planet Hulk, the movie, the animated movie, and he was in that, and I really wanted to do that type of thing, but I don't have the Planet Hulk figure, and I want to get the Planet Hulk figure, but I don't want to buy it because I don't want to spend money right now, and no one will trade for it. So yeah, that's another figure I need. So hit me up, guys. But this guy's really great. You guys should definitely pick him up. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed. This has been another episode of ACBA, Practice Makes Perfect. Earlier in the episode I talked about how I now have officially 200 subscribers. Due to YouTube deleting the inactive accounts, I'm now down to 198, so that 200 subs contest is going to be put back. Probably not for too long though, I imagine at least. But yeah, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. Got a lot of pictures and whatnot done this week. Really happy about it. And yeah, see you guys next week. Peace.